Seem upset today. Do you want to talk about what's bothering you? You want to talk about what's bothering you? Let's talk about what's bothering me. You are bothering me. Go sit down. I'm glad you guys are here. I want you to feel really safe in this classroom. I just want you guys to go away and leave me alone. Well, because you have said some of the undeniably most horrifying things I've ever heard. And I have heard some things. All right. And I can't. So just maybe just give me a minute. I want you guys to be safe and make good choices. I love you. I want you to know that. Don't be stupid. No, I don't want to be deposed for anything, and I don't want to attend any funerals, okay? So make choices that support me having my weekends for me. I just feel like maybe we got off on the wrong foot, and maybe if we talked it out, we could start off on the right one. But I was mad at you? No. What? Why would I be mad at you? What did you call me? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. And also I maybe didn't understand what it meant. So no, I'm not mad at you. There's in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey and Pottstown, Pennsylvania. How are you? Are you guys okay? Because I heard you need a night. I heard you need a night out and away. And I'm going to be coming through July 26th and 27th. I'm going to be doing my stand-up and I am so freaking hyped. Tickets are for sale right now. And it's going to be the most fun. And you deserve a night out. So I hope to see you there. Guys, we're at a rest stop right now outside of Seattle. And there was a motorcycle collective. And they all had their leather jackets on and it said Banditos. And I Googled it. And they're crime boys. And I almost ran into one when I was in the gas station. And I almost was like, are you one of the crime boys, Banditos? I didn't. But he also did not respond. I said, oh, excuse me, when I was walking past him. He was a crime boy, I think. So, really getting into the Washington culture. One student was creating erotic anime, and he got real salty when I told him he had to stop. Man, not again. Oh, so we're just supporting censorship and book banning now. All right, well, it's not a book. No, it was. He created a flip book. So they moved. The book we should ban? Oh. Okay. Fascists. Grapes of Wrath. Not because of the content or anything, but just because. Woof. Wait, wasn't that the one where the lady had a baby and like ended up breastfeeding some dude she just met? And it was supposed to like be heartwarming. Okay, it's an allegory. Of course it is. I just think elementary is against breastfeeding. Really? Elementary, why do you hate women? Yeah, elementary, why? A student had to report that there was a boy that was discovering his own potential in class. 12th grade. Not the first time. A student was trying to give like a nasty stare to another one, and her friend said, girl, don't be looking at me with those burnt butterfly lashes. A student picked up a dead mouse and then rubbed his hands on a classmate's face. One student told another one they looked like a Dollar Tree Bosco stick. I was singing Chrissy Wake Up, and across the room, one of the boys said, you hear how you're singing that? That's why Chrissy didn't wake up. Student came up and said, Miss, can we turn the library into a rigged casino? We'll give you a share of the profits. Student was trying to shade the teacher and said, okay, boomer. And the teacher said, I'm Gen X. And they said, okay, Karen. I'm a millennial. What is that? What is it for me? What's her name? Grade boy found a 2-month-old burrito in his backpack and said he could smell the mold. And then he ate it. One student asked another, hey, do you think I have an hourglass shape? And they said, it's more of a cereal box shape. One senior boy said to another, I will spit in your mouth. Is that a threat? Or like flirtation? A student said, hypothetically, Would I get in trouble if I brought a baby duck to school? Turns out that was not as hypothetical as one might think. Completely out of context, just heard a student announce to their whole group, so it turns out I'm a bottom. It's good self-awareness, you know? But too much information. What is all that crap? Rude. These are teacher appreciation gifts from my students. They're so cute. Oh, no gift cards this year, elementary? Oh, no. I got gift cards. They're already in my wallet. Over $200 this year. Can you believe how generous some of those parents are? No, I can't really, because all I've gotten is a card that their family and consumer science teacher forced them to write for me. Oh, well, it's the thought that counts. Is it? He threw it at me and told me that he was forced to write it under duress. Oh. He also wiped a booger on it and then circled the booger and labeled it as my gift. Oh, I don't think my kids actually know it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Did you want them to give you something? No, I don't want them to know. Last time they appreciated me, they gave me a doll with synthetic human teeth, which, even for me. Oh, one of my students has one of those. Calls it her soul friend. She like taps on the teeth when she wants my attention. I hate it. Yeah, I miss the sorry for yappin' cakes. Those were so good. I never got one of those cakes. Why don't you go buy one with your gift card? Did you just say this is the worst day of your life? No, don't be ridiculous. It's the worst day of your life so far, okay? Statistically, there are way worse things. They're gonna probably come down the pipe. Use your days. It's part of your compensation. You know who never used her days? Jessica. I know you don't know Jessica. You know why? She's dead now. Car accident, but still. She didn't say you couldn't play movies that week. She said you can't play movies that are not related to your curriculum. And if you can't find a movie related to your curriculum, you're not trying hard enough. And I'm disappointed. No, if they won't come and cover you for your class, go to the bathroom. You don't want to get a UTI. If it gets bad enough, it can actually like crawl on up there and give you a kidney infection. You know? I knew a guy who got sepsis once. Screw those kids. Go to the bathroom. Of course she asked me to cover that class. I said no, because it's not part of my contract, you know? She said it was part of your other duties as assigned. You know what's part of her other duties as assigned? She can eat my Pennsylvania teachers. I'm going to be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania at Soul Joel's in just a couple of weekends for my comedy show there. And I've been to Philly before, but I've never been to Pottstown. But I do hear it's like a hop, skip, and a jump. So if you're a Philly teacher and you need a weekend out, get your friends. Get out there. It's going to be insane. Tickets are moving really fast, so get your tickets right now. Guys, here's my little cucumber plant, right? And it's starting to sprout off some little grabby bits. And I cannot get over the fact it grabbed onto my parsley. Brenda, what are you doing? Look at that. Ma'am. Rude. Get it together. So I posted a reel about how I seat my students next to their crushes, which is true, but I do not seat my students next to their serious boyfriends or girlfriends because I did that once and they brought a blanket and I will never recover.